Now introducing Senator Maria Elena Durazo.
Hello to all the students of Larchmont Charter School and happy Women's History Month. Thank you to the Girls Build LA team for putting this together and to Tammy Lee for reaching out to my office. My name is Senator Maria Elena Durazo, and I am proud to represent you in Sacramento in the state legislature as a senator. My district covers Larchmont down to Pico Union, east to Boyle Heights, and north to Eagle Rock and Highland Park, including Dodger Stadium. This month is a time to reflect and think about the accomplishments of women. Women who have paved the way for you and me and all of the women who are leading the fights for the 21st century. To all the young women watching this, I want to tell you that you can accomplish whatever you set out to do in this life. As we watched our own Kamala Harris ascend to be the Vice President of the United States of America in January, it was an exciting reminder of what is possible for young women and all that great women have accomplished for science, for civil rights, and for justice. From Harriet Tubman and the women who helped her facilitate the Underground Railroad to help free the slaves, and who later went on to lead the suffragist movement for women to win the right to vote, alongside Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Catton, and Lucretia Mott. And let's remember Lucy Parsons, one of the most renowned labor activists of all time, who was one of the leaders to win the 8-hour workday. And he gave workers the right to find balance in their life between work and home, a protection that has become the standard that to this day we enjoy. And let's look at Greta Thunberg, who is one of the most foremost voices on climate change and the need for us to do a better job of protecting our planet, to avert climate disasters like fires and floods. She's only 18 years old and less than 5 feet tall, but when she talks, people listen. She started when she was 15, spending her days outside of the Swedish parliament, and started the school strike for climate. Last month, when the NASA rover landed on Mars, it was Swati Mohan, an Indian American woman who delivered the news to us Earthlings. She was the guidance and controls operations lead for the Perseverance rover mission, acting as the eyes and ears for NASA's most sophisticated spacecraft to date. Women, young, middle, older, continue to be at the forefront of innovation and progress for our society, for everyone. And the movement for women's rights has come a long way over the last century. There is a long way to go, but it'll be up to your generation to keep that momentum going. I know this last year has been especially challenging for all of you. I hear it from my 2 granddaughters who are 11 and 12 years old, Sydney and Seneca. You've been asked to make major sacrifices for the greater good. You've missed homecomings and proms and sports and family events. I feel your frustration, but there is so much opportunity on the horizon for all of you. Be good, be safe. Thank you for all that you do, and be well.
Now, let me ask you, why is Women's History Month important to you?
Women's History Month is important to me because it is a month to celebrate what women went through to get the rights that we have today.
Women's History Month is important to me because I believe it's important to continue to fight for equality and spread awareness. Women are always treated differently, but I believe that it's important to treat everyone with kindness and equality.
Women's History Month is important to me because as a woman in this society, I want to feel heard and I want to feel empowered and feel like I have a voice. I also think it's very important to celebrate with Women's History Month because we get to celebrate the inspiring, hardworking, and independent women that have done amazing things. And I hope that we keep on celebrating are important women like our mothers, our grandmothers, and our sisters, because they are all so unique, so beautiful, and have made an impact on our world.
Now introducing Fairfax's Assistant Principal, Andy Vera.
I'm Andy Varon, and I'm the assistant principal at our Fairfax campus. I've been in this position, I believe this is my third year. I started 14 years ago as a teacher at the Hollygrove campus. I was a math coach and then a curriculum coordinator. And then I'm now the assistant principal. Well, I think I just did. When I started 14 years ago, I've actually been in education for 43 years. I started as a preschool daycare teacher and then moved to a private school in Pasadena, Sequoia School, where I taught kindergarten, first grade, and third and fourth grade for 21 years. And after that, I went to Tokyo and spent 2 years teaching second grade in an international school in Tokyo, which was very fun and very exciting. And from there, I came to Larchmont, where I was hired on as a second grade teacher. And that was when we had mixed age groups. And then I became a third grade teacher and moved into math coach position for a couple of years when we got a new curriculum at the Hollygrove campus. And from there, have just kind of moved on up. I thought about this for a long time, and I really couldn't think of a historical figure, but I really think my mom has. My mom was an educator and raised 4 children while teaching preschool. And we all 4 of us ended up in education, in early education. And my mom was way ahead of the game back when everything was very traditional. Diversity was very important to her, and anti-biased curriculums were very important to her. When she and my father wanted to move, when I was just a baby, they chose a community that had diversity in it, which I think, 60 years ago wasn't common. And so I would think it would be my mom that really. It's really all I've ever wanted to do from a very young age. I was always very drawn to children and have always loved children. And, I started babysitting when I was very young and did day camps and summer camps. And I've just always loved working with children. It's something it's the only thing I ever really wanted to do. I can't really say anything else. I like giving children a voice. I like helping children feel safe. I like inspiring children to be creative and to want to learn. Right. To be sure to share your voice, to be sure to ask questions, to maintain a strong sense of curiosity, to persevere, be kind, really important to be kind, to be inclusive of everyone, appreciate being in a community where everyone is welcome.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute holds. I never thought the love we'd be, making one as lovely as flashy, but isn't she lovely, made from love? Isn't she pretty, truly the angel